Thanks, Khan, for the wonderful explanation. So, I'm Dimantra, and I'm going to explain about the different types of trackers and a critical analysis of their designs. So, as you know, there's only one study that appears to be explaining the types of collar designs specifically for the Eastern Bad Bandicoot. And they have come up with 6 different types of collars. But in this presentation, I'm going to critically analyze the best 3 of them, which you can see in the coming slides. So my first choice is Silka collars. It's mainly because it's obvious it fits well, but it comes with a variety of disadvantages as well. So the first one is it's 2.1 centimeters wide, and as you can see in the first picture, it covers the whole neck tightly, causing the strangulations. So this can be a reason for the subconjunctival hemorrhaging cases among the subjects. And the second one is when it comes to weight, the collar without the transmitter alone weighs around 28 grams, so which is going to exceed the 5% threshold, which we use for the research. So the second choice is the leather collar. What makes it special actually? So the belt and the material are the ones that makes it special. So the belt helps it to reuse it for the future purposes, and the material in the other hand is much more comfortable and biodegradable. So both of these factors ensures its eco-friendliness. But unfortunately, the same material is the reason for the most of the disadvantages as well. So the material is not strong or water resistant, and it can be easily be ripped because of an example of an animal attack. And not to mention, the leather has more elasticity than the plastic, so it can be stretched and entangled with the feet of the subject as well. So my third option is cable ties. So cable ties is undoubtedly the most popular choices for researchers regarding any wildlife tracking devices because it comes with like a lot of advantages. So the first one is the low production cost because one cable tie costs like 15 cents, which is so cheap. And the second one is it fits so well because we can adjust it very easily. And the third one is it has a low elasticity, especially compared to leather. And the fourth one is it resistant towards the environmental factors. So as you know, plastic is waterproof and thermal proof. And the fifth one is it's so lightweighted because one cable tie weighs less than 1 gram. So even though most of the researchers recommend cable ties as the most suitable option for tracking devices, we as a group disagree because of number of factors. So the first one is plastic is not biodegradable, and the cable ties that has been used for this subject is not reusable ones. So it's not environmental friendly at all. And the second one is there's evidence of discomfort such as swelling, bruises that can be found in the test subjects. And the third one is it's vulnerable for strangulation and the entanglement because plastic has sharp edges, so it can strangulate the subject. Moving on to the next slide. So in order to avoid the disadvantages I discussed earlier, we wanted to improve the already existing ideas to make it more sustainable. So we came up with our own design criteria. So as you can see in the screen, the ongoing time lapse shows how we made the collar design by the following ingredients. So the first one is a reusable cable tie, and the second one is an insulation tape to make sure to cover up the circuits and to make sure it's waterproofed. And the third one is wool and cotton to provide comfort and the tracker. So moving on to the next slide. So this design comes with like a lot of advantages. So the first one is it weighs so much less. So the air tag is like 11 grams and the other parts of the design weighs around 5 grams, which makes it total of 16 grams. So this 16 grams is still less than 5% maximum threshold. So the second one is the cushion material that has been used to increase comfort in this design is made by wool and coconut fiber, which is 100% biodegradable. So the third one is it's eco-friendly as it can be constantly reused for the future purposes. And the fourth one is it is also resistant to the environment, not like the leather one, as we are using a cable tie basis. How can it be reusable? Yeah, so this is the question I got from my fellow classmates in the last workshop. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do that. So as you can see the image and the video I have demonstrated, all you got to do is push the releasing tab up and pull the tie. See, now you can use it for the next study.
That's it.